The sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We're up and running then. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Raul. Oh, that's nice. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. What a throw in. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all chance! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Struck first time. Camavinga! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more...
Tries from a long way. Oh, crossbar! And that's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Camavinga, Messi looking to receive it in space. He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really. Camavinga! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Kane wins, takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ferran Torres is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. And it's Fernandez. Shot could be on. Fernandez! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Raul. No, that's been intercepted. He's going for goal! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's gone for goal! Wan-Bissaka. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Barcelona always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in.
And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He won't be happy with that one. Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Marquinhos. Now it's Kane. And it's Zielinski. He's had it taken off him. Filippo Inzaghi, distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Shot a goal!
Well, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Neymar.
Good chance here!
Now it's Messi. Marquinhos. This is a promising build-up. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Kukçu. Spread to the right. That is good alertness.
2 minutos de descuento.
And this is Neymar. Camavinga. And he cuts out the supply. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
El dorsal 6.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Kukçu. That's a sharp pass. And here's Ferran Torres, looking for a runner. De Gea claims comfortably. Zielinski. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
In with the challenge. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Now it's Olise. He's shifting through the gears here.
He's had a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Serginho gathers from the goal kick. Looking for options for movement. Plays a sharp little ball here.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
That is a great pick out. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's...
Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, that's fabulous. Gerrard, not the most accurate pass. He's having a hit! Oh, he has leathered that. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And he's there to get it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Olise picks it up out wide. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Neymar. Here's a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Inzaghi receives it in a good position. Goes for a shot! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona drag themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Kukçu. He's on it, can he get away?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shot, surely! And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Neymar. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up.
Chance for a shot! Fantastic from Olise! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Barcelona have their lead. Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish! And with that, he takes home the match ball. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's...
And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Barcelona visibly comfortable, now up by 3. He's picked his way through. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. David De Gea.